Greetings, every pony. This is Pinkie Throws. This is my first recording, so go easy on me. Don't kill me. Okay. So I usually have stayed quiet in the fandom for quite some bit, sitting on the sides, making art, reading stuff, but not really publishing any of the art I do. Heck, I never even really publish anything. The only thing I ever published was one picture, and that was more of a photo manip thing. And it's surprisingly popular, but anyway, moving on. I wanted to do some reading for fics, and maybe some reviews. I've got some people that I've really been watching a lot of lately, and I guess I just was kind of motivated. Like, watching some reviewers and stuff, specifically Silver Quill and stuff, and some Dr. Wolf stuff. I don't know, it's weird. I usually do not get into the fray like this, but I thought it could be what the harm. I want to just do some reviews, but I also just want to take one step at a time into the video thing. Like, maybe start off reading some small one-shots and whatnot, so this is me reading a fanfic one-shot by, it's Pinkie Throws a Superb Owl Party by Vivid Syntax. And it's a one-shot. It's in honor of Super Bowl Sunday, I'm guessing, since yesterday was the Super Bowl. Honestly, I have no idea who won. Can somebody mind telling me who won? I mean, I really don't really care for sports, but it's always good to know, maybe for, conversation reasons and whatnot. And, oh, that's funny. Hey, that owl looks deflated. Okay, I think I've actually read some of this guy's stories before. I'm really bad with names and stuff, unless I'm 100% familiar with them. The name sounds very familiar, so I've probably heard stories by them, or read stories by them and whatnot. Vivid Syntax. I'll have to browse through that a little later on, but anyway, so let me get started. Pinkie Throws a Superb Owl Party. Ha 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 ha. Pinkie Pie hummed as she pranced along the road. The breeze ruffled her mane, the sun shone brightly, and all the little woodland creatures stayed the hell out of her way. They knew better. Before long she arrived at Fluttershy's cottage. She lifted a hoof and lightly rapped on the door, and waited all of 4 seconds before shouting, "Fluttershy, are you home?" The cottage bent backwards under the force of her scream. From inside, Pinkie could hear a meek voice say, "Oh, my, I'll need to replace that foundation again." Slowly the door creaked open and Fluttershy stuck her head outside. "Good afternoon, Pinkie Pie. I hope I didn't keep you waiting long. I was feeding my birds and—" "Fluttershy!" Pinkie reached out and grabbed Fluttershy's head and violently shook it. "This is so much more important than feeding birds. I need to borrow some bird feed, right now." Fluttershy slipped out of Pinkie's grasp. "Oh, why?" Pinkie sucked in a large breath. "Because today's the day that every pony is getting together to watch the superb owl, and no pony told me that it was a major event. But at first I couldn't think of why any pony would want to sit around watching a nocturnal bird anyway." At this point, Pinkie Pie broke the word density record for most words per minute. The friction from her jaw had raised the local temperature roughly 8 degrees. "But then I thought, whoa, what if Owlicious is waiting for his surprise party? But then the surprise party never comes, and he would be sad and think, no pony loves me because they're all out playing outside on Superb Owl Sunday. And they're probably saying, Owlicious who? Get it? Because Owlicious says who? But now he might be saying boo-hoo. I'm so sad that every pony forgot about my special day." Fluttershy waited for the ringing in her ears to die down. Yes? So we're..." Pinkie leaned in. We're going to have a superb owl party tonight. Want to come? She hopped up and down. Do ya? Do ya? Do ya? As was often the case, Fluttershy feared for her life. Sure. What time do you... Great. Okay, bye. Pinkie dashed off, leaving a trail of glittery pink fire in her wake. Meanwhile... But Rarity, Pinkie whined, we need some pony to make the paper beaks. And Twilight said I'm not allowed near the glue anymore. She said she's afraid it'll give me ideas. Pinkie snorted, rolled her eyes. Whatever that means. Rarity dashed over to her workstation, mumbling through her supplies as she carried in her mouth. Mumbling through the supplies she carried in her mouth. I'm sorry, Pinkie, but I simply can't right now. I have to get these dresses finished for Missy Ellie-Trot and Katie Mary tonight. Oh, Rarity, Pinkie giggled. That's easy. Easy? Rarity whipped her head around towards her friend. Pinkie, this is serious. They need to be delivered in 2 hours. I'm usually so good about scheduling. How did time ever slip away from me so quickly? Pinkie nodded. The narrator just needed to contrive some kind of conflict. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any reason to even have this scene. Something in Rarity's head felt like it had snapped. Pardon? Don't worry about it. We can just get him to finish your dresses for you. Hey, narrator, little help? Slowly, Rarity turned around and looked at her workstation. The dresses were gone, and in their place was a thank you note, sitting next to a picture of 2 musical divas wearing Rarity's dresses. Oh, all right then. Who will be attending this evening? Well, the party's starting in about 4 paragraphs, and Fluttershy said she'd come, but I think I need to invite Applejack and Rainbow Dash, and I should probably tell Twilight we're showing up at some point. Oh dear, how are you going to accomplish all of that in so little time? Easy, I'll just do it off camera. Meanwhile, somebody's breaking the 4th wall, not surprising. Woo! Pinkie cheered, along with all her friends. The 6 of them had huddled together in a small room in Twilight's castle, donning their traditional superb owl attire. Paper beaks and sports jerseys. Pinkie shoved another hooful of nachos into her mouth. The cheese smeared around her face as she chomped down, smacking her lips up the salty deliciousness. Did you see that interception? Applejack cracked open another beer. Aw, that Raph's partial. Can't believe he didn't call him out. Plus, she turned around back to the action. Yeah! Touchdown! All eyes turned to Owlicious, who had hopped from his perch and down to the floor. Rainbow Dash hovered above her friends. Big deal! I could have done that easy! Twilight hovered her clipboard in front of her face. Well, with the last touchdown, it looks like Owlicious is up 24-14. Applejack took a big gulp of her beer and sighed. Frankly, I'm impressed the little cardboard cutouts you made gotten any points at all. Doesn't seem like much of a fair match, though. Owlicious pecked at the cardboard image of a smiling red, white, and blue pony. It wore a tricorner hat and a shirt emblazoned with Equestria's national symbol. It fell over short of the goal line. Wearing her black and white striped shirt, Fluttershy quietly blew her whistle. Unnecessary roughness. Twilight gasped. Owlicious! That sort of behavior is completely uncalled for. What have you to say for yourself? Owlicious hopped back on his perch. He turned his head to the side, ruffling his feathers and blinking at the ponies in front of him. We're waiting. Owlicious rolled his eyes. Fine, he said in the smooth, low voice that got all the ladybirds. He cleared his voice and flared out his wings. Go! Insert your team names here. Well, and that concludes the Pinkie Pie Throws a Superb Owl Sunday by Vivid Syntax. Well, that was certainly clever and well written. I gotta admit, I did like that, and I usually don't read the fanfics out loud like this, and I'm probably gonna have somebody staring at me soon. Yeah, so, this is something I want to do, read every so often, read fanfics, one-shots, maybe chapters, if I actually get people who like it. I'll probably just keep uploading some random ones. Maybe if I get a large enough base, or, more than, 1 or 2 people following or enjoying my videos, I'll put more than one-shot readings. I know my voices need a lot of work. I haven't done a southern drawl in forever. And I kind of got the rarity voice down, but you can't really tell the difference between Twilight and... Twilight was more of a mix of Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy, if anything. Except a louder Fluttershy. God dang it. Anyway, so... yeah, this is going to go on YouTube, or this should be on YouTube by the time you guys hear it. It's already over with, but, there was recorded from my phone, so I'm hoping I'll have better quality when I actually start using my computer again. It's been having some issues, and I need to get a better quality mic. So, yeah, anywho, I guess just, I might even do some reviews and whatnot, though I doubt that that'll be any good. I mean, maybe launch some headcanons into space. Woo! And crack theories. I am really big on the crack theories and headcanons, believe it or not. So, yeah. Well, this is Pinkie Rose. Hope to keep an eye. Hope you liked my stuff. If you like it, give it a like, favorite, or whatever. If you really want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. Alright, well, have a great day, every pony.